shortly. Please remain on the line. The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Hey everybody, I want to welcome you to the webinar tonight. We've got a ton of you guys on right now. In fact, we're actually linking together 3 separate GoToWebinar accounts, and I'm pretty sure all of them are actually maxed out. So we appreciate you guys getting on. We appreciate you guys bringing your teams on this as well. We've got an awesome, exciting webinar for you guys tonight to talk about what a lot of you guys have been waiting for a long time. So really quick before we get started, we want to make sure you guys can hear us and that you're all here. So if you're here, please go to the question box and just say, hello, we can hear you. We want to make sure you guys are all there. One time I did a webinar and we were on mute for the entire hour and it was really embarrassing. Okay, you guys can all hear us. That is a good sign. Second thing is we've got people from all around the world. The Rippln is worldwide right now. In fact, we just passed 900,000 people yesterday, as most of you guys know. Type in real quick which country you're from. I want to see how many different places we have coming in right now. Okay, we've got people from countries I've never even heard of before. This is awesome. Okay. Well, guys, we appreciate you being on here. Make sure you don't log off. Like I said, we have 3 GoToWebinar lines all hooked in, trying to get everybody on right now. And pretty much all the webinars we've done so far have been completely maxed out. We want to make sure you guys are all on. So don't get off if you made it on. And yeah, we appreciate you guys. So we're going to get started right now. To kick us off, I want to introduce and welcome the CEO of Rippln, Brian Underwood. Brian, thanks so much for being on the webinar today, and I'm going to hand it over to you right now.
All right, well, thanks so much, Russell. It's definitely great to be online with everyone. Just want to do a quick sound check. Can you hear me okay?
Yep, we can hear you.
Awesome. Well, you know, obviously tonight, Tuesday night, 9 o'clock p.m., we usually do our state of play every Tuesday night, but tonight is a special night, and we definitely want to welcome everyone that is tuning in all across the world. And you know, tonight is really a special night because we're announcing the very first Blitz campaign. It's a Blitz promo that each and every one of you can participate in. And one of the reasons why we're doing this is because we are coming up on really the second phase of us going into this rollout sequence and going live. We're literally weeks away. And for a lot of you, I know that you have been anxiously awaiting for us to take this concept and bring life to it and go live with it. And you know, we've just been blessed and privileged over the last 70 plus days to really make an impact, and I believe create a voice around the world of people have heard this conversation and they have responded to the conversation at the tune of us averaging over 13,000 people a day to the Rippln on average, and that's been consistent since we really began this buzz phase of our program back April 14th. And with that being said, what I want to do is just really kind of share with you all why we're looking to blitz the marketplace right now today and what this can do to really helping everyone stimulate the ripples as we're getting ready to create a level of awareness for all of the players that are playing the game with you now, and to all of the new individuals that you haven't had an opportunity to touch, to get them prepared to really be a part of this movement and to the big picture of what we're doing worldwide and global. And obviously for a lot of you that have been participating in the Rippln game right now in the invite process, we've been limiting it to basically one-on-one invite process. And the reason for that is we have truly tried to harness the growth. We haven't wanted to open the floodgates due to the fact of us doing a lot of development, a lot of enhancements, and getting really prepared for the future of what you guys are going to see as we start evolving and rolling out through the rest of the sequence. But tonight is the opportunity for you to learn how you can participate in Blitz in the marketplace, and this is something that is very positive for everyone that's participating in the Rippln. Why? Because it creates new energy. It's going to stimulate not only the team that you have, but also for a lot of you, it's going to give you the opportunity to reach out, not on a one-on-one basis, but on one-to-many basis. And so with that being said, what I want to do is really get right into it. I want to turn the call back over to Russell Brunson. He's an individual that literally since day one has been saying, hey, can we use the Blitz link? Can it be this week? Can it be this week? And I know that he's definitely excited about it, along with a lot of you across the world. And so What he's going to do tonight is just really talk to you a little bit about the Blitz promotion. And for those of you that complete the promotion and win the promotion, then you are going to get the Blitz campaign link, and he's going to show that to you right now, along with some new updates that you're going to see to your dashboard. Hopefully you've already seen those. And with that being said, I just want to reiterate to everyone, we look forward to seeing you in Dallas, Texas for August 1st, the Unleashed event. I know that that is selling out. Make sure that you get your tickets. And if anyone has any questions for that, please reach out, hit support@rippln.com. And with that being said, once again, I can tell you that, technology is definitely transformational, but I can tell you the differentiator in our platform, the differentiator in our movement is you. It's people, and we recognize people, and that's why we're the only social sharing platform to reward the people. So this platform is built of the people, for the people, by the people, and we're definitely looking forward to launching the reward system here in upcoming weeks. And with that being said, keep up the great work. We look forward to seeing each of you at top. And with that being said, take it away, Russell.
Yeah, thanks, Brian. And it's true, I have been bugging you because if you remember, you told me day one that you were going to open a Blitz link like day two. So we got all excited and got all fired up, and then the Ripple started growing way faster than any of us ever dreamed about. And every time I would bug you, I text you almost every day, and you're like, dude, it's growing so fast, we don't need a Blitz link. Like, we can't slow this thing down. We're keeping up with infrastructure and servers and people, and so we've been begging him forever. And finally, I'm excited for all of you guys, and for me, this is finally opening up tonight. And I literally think in the next 7 days, I would say a lot of you guys, including myself, I hope that's my goal. I think a lot of us can double the size of our Ripple in the next 7 days. And I want to set that as a personal goal for all of you guys, because everything you've done up to this point has been a very slow process. It's been a one-to-one type interaction, which has been good. It builds a strong foundation and a strong team. But I don't know about you guys. I've had hundreds of invites I've sent out that people, for whatever reason, never sign them, or the process just they didn't finish the process, and people that were interested, I talked to them about, they wanted to be in, but then they just never finished the process. And so this gets me excited for a lot of reasons. One, that I can go back and get a lot of those people we missed before. Two, I can start doing some advertising and some marketing and other things I can do. And anyway, I'm just excited for the Blitz, and I'm excited to have a chance to show it to you guys. So I'm going to kind of just walk you guys through everything that's happening, the new dashboard, and then also how the Blitz link is going to happen. So I've got a couple demo accounts here right now, and I'm going to open up this first one, Jason C. Now, hopefully you guys have all logged into your Rippln account today and seen this. This was updated earlier today. But if you go in there and you haven't seen it, if you click on the Ripple tab in this demo account, you'll see it'll kind of show a bunch of different stuff. It still shows kind of your Ripple and most things like that. What's cool, and this is one of my favorite things, is right now across the top, you will see a list of a whole bunch of the people that are on your team. This is all of your frontline people. And if you scroll through here, you'll be able to see all of your frontline people. But what's cool about this is this actually organizes them based on who your top producers are and your top leaders. And this was really important for me because we had a lot of people in our front line, and it was hard to find out who they all were, and sometimes we got people from different methods, and it was hard to get them. Now you're able to see exactly who they are in the order of their number, what number producer they are for you, how many people are in their Ripple. So you can click on any of these. So, for example, I'll click on this one right here. It comes down and shows you how many players are in their account. It shows you their email address, the phone number of that person. So then you can go back and you can contact that person. And I recommend doing exactly what I'm going to be doing. Going every single person in my first level Ripple right here, I'm going to be calling and texting and emailing personally every single one of these guys and letting them know about the Ripple and letting them know about the Blitz that's going into effect tonight. Because a lot of them, for whatever reason, maybe they didn't get the email from Rippln, or maybe they got signed up a couple of weeks ago and they just haven't been as engaged. I'm going to contact every single one of these people personally, and you should be doing the exact same thing. This is your time. You have every single person's email and cell phone access immediately in front of you right now. You should grab those and start contacting these guys and letting them know about the Blitz that's going to be happening tonight. And make sure they engage and make sure they jump on that. That's the first key, really, for you guys to be able to start to double the size of your Ripple this week, is go to your front line and get them all engaged. Give them a call. Whatever it takes, now is the time to start getting those people motivated, re-engaged, re-excited, and help them see the same vision that you see. Okay? So that's the very first important thing, you guys, is click on the Ripple tab. And I think if you're at all like me, you love the fact that they pulled, before all of our people were in the invite tab, now you can see our entire first Ripple here, and it's just so much cleaner and easier to start getting access to people, which is pretty cool. So that is the first part of the Ripple tab. The second one, if you go to the invite tab, there's some cool things happening here as well. You'll be able to see all the invites you have in stock here. And the other thing is this will show all your pending invites. And if you click on the invite, check this out, you can actually go back here and you can like we had a lot of people who for whatever reason didn't get the text message or the email or whatever it might be, or they got it too late. You can come back in here and you can resend it to them by email or by mobile, whatever it is. You can reactivate those people. So I just reactivated this account, send it back out. They should get another email right now. They can come back in and boom, create their account. Okay, that's another really exciting thing. I think it's cleaned up the process so much, where it's going to make it a lot easier for you and for me and for everyone to go through and convert your pendings. And yeah, so that's kind of the second step here is the invite tab. Now the third step, and this is what all of us have been waiting for patiently for so long, and it's finally here, is the Blitz information. And that's when, to get the Blitz information, you just click right here on the marketing tab. And when you do that, it will pull up this page right here. Now, again, this is a demo account, so the stats aren't completely accurate, but I'm going to explain to you how this works, because you're going to see this as soon as the webinar ends tonight. This will be showing up live inside of your guys' members area. So just so you're aware of everything when it comes in here. So you come back here, and you notice right here it says status 1 of 0. When you guys log in, it'll actually say status, or it's a 0 of 1. Yours will say status 0 of 5. Okay. What that means is to be able to use the Blitz link, everybody needs to qualify to be able to have it. Okay, and this is true company-wide, and for me, for you, for anybody. If Brian wants to use the Blitz link, he's also got the same rules. You have to qualify, and the qualifications we set very, very simple. We had discussions earlier of having it 25 or 50 or 100, but we decided to make it simple right now for this first Blitz campaign and make it 5 invites. You have to go out there and get 5 new invites, and as soon as you get 5 new invites, it's going to unlock the Blitz link. Now, one very, very, very important thing is that this to qualify for this Blitz thing, you have to do it in the next 72 hours. Okay, so you have 72 hours from right now, and what's that, 3 days, right? 24, 48, 36, however many, 72 hours, whatever that is. You got 72 hours to get those 5 invites, okay? I recommend you guys go get them right now. Get them immediately so you get your Blitz link. You got 72 hours to get that Blitz link, or to get your 5 invites. The normal process, and I would go back through the people that you had pending, recontact them, people you may not have had a chance to talk to. You have to get your 5 done really, really quickly, and as soon as you've gotten your 5 new invites completed, then it's going to unlock the Blitz link for you, okay? And again, you've got 72 hours to unlock that. If you go past 72 hours and haven't gotten 5 new invites completed, then you lose your chance of being part of the Blitz, okay? So that's why it's so important, you guys, to be engaged in this tonight or early tomorrow, just to get your first 5 to unlock your Blitz link, okay? So let me come over here. So after you unlock the Blitz link, you'll be taken to a page that looks kind of like this, and there's a big green button that says Start Blitz. Now after you click on that button, it's going to take you to a page that looks kind of like this, okay? And what you'll see, this is going to show you your Blitz link. Now this Blitz link is not an evergreen thing. This Blitz link will last for 4 days from the moment you unlock it. So as soon as you unlock it, you have 4 days to go out there and Blitz, okay? And this is kind of what your link's going to look like right up here. This is, again, is one of the demo ones, so it's kind of long and funny looking. But this is kind of what the link's going to look like. When somebody clicks on that link, in fact, I think I can, let me see, I'm going to copy the link. I'm going to come back here to one of my other windows. So if you copy the link over here, it'll take them to your page. I'm testing this on the fly, so I'm not sure if it's going to work on the demo account. It may or may not. I'll come back here. It'll take them to the startmyripple.com page, but what's cool about it is that on that page they won't have to put in an invite code. They just click on that, they go inside the NDA, and boom, they'll immediately be taken to the members area, and they'll be immediately on in your Ripple. Okay, and that's what's so exciting about this, is that you don't have to worry about them going back and forth and getting them the code, having them enter the code, and those kind of things. You just give them this link, they click on it, fill out the form, and boom, they're in your Ripple instantly. Okay, and so we've done a couple of things to make this job easier for you guys. We've given you some sample emails that we wrote to kind of help you. So if you have an email list, you can send these emails out. They're really good. You can go through and just find out which one of these you like the best. That's kind of the most simple process. Now I want to tell you guys kind of what I've been training my team on how to use this Blitz link, because again, I think that this is really kind of a rare opportunity that we all have to really explode what we're doing. As we get closer and closer and closer to the finish line where Rippln all goes live, I know that a lot of us have been putting in a lot of time building our ripples and watching them grow and keeping them engaged, and we've been doing that because we know that as soon as everything goes live, it's going to be the work we put in now will be rewarded 100 times later on. I keep telling my staff, my team, and my family that I really consider Rippln my retirement plan. The effort I'm putting in right now, and I'm putting in insane amounts of time and effort and money to get this to go, because I know that in 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now, 10 years from now, and even to the point where I die and my kids inherit my Rippln and my kids' kids and their kids, the effort we're putting in now really is like a retirement plan for me. That's how I view this whole thing. And so I know that in a year from now, it's going to be interesting. People will look back and they'll look at Rippln and say, man, I wish I would have gotten involved in Rippln when there's only 1 million people. And that's when, in a year from now, there could be 20, 30, 50, 100 million people in the Rippln. And I think that right now, we look at 900,000 people. That's a lot of people. At the same time, Facebook's got, what, 1 billion people? I don't know how many they have right now, but they've got a whole lot more than that. And 1 million people isn't that much when you look at where it's going to be in 6 months from now, a year from now, 5 years from now. And so every effort we put in right now is going to be greatly multiplied long term. And so that's why this is so key, you guys. Using this Blitz link before we go live is going to give you the chance to, like I said, hopefully double the size of your Rippln before we go live. And if you do that, just everything that when it goes live, everything will grow exponentially bigger because of that. And that's really what I want you guys to understand. So for our team, we're coming back to the fundamentals. And I want to encourage you guys to do the same thing. When we first got startmyripple.com site, we went very, very old school, okay? I guess it's not that old school. It's dealing with cell phones. It was old school for me. I'm an internet guy. So we got out our cell phones, and I went through my address book, and I started texting every single person in there. What I did is I just wrote one kind of generic text that had my link in there and said, hey, there's this thing, and I kind of wrote it out. And then I took that text message and I copied and pasted it to every single one of my contacts in my phone. And that's what I recommend for you guys to write a little text message that just says, hey, not sure if you've heard about Rippln yet. We're about to pass 1 million members, and we'd love to invite you to this new social network. It's amazing. Click here to get your free account, and then text me back, and I'll let you know more. Something like that. I'd send it out to every single person on my cell phone. That'd be my first line of defense. I put that out there. Okay? Excuse me. Then my second line is that I log into Facebook. And I would look at my Facebook account, and same thing. I'd pre-write a little email like that, or I would take one of these emails down here. We've already kind of pre-written for you. I'd recommend looking at these emails but tweaking them so that it kind of sounds like it's coming from you. A lot of these are written by me, so they're kind of in my language. But tweak them so it sounds like it's coming from you. Because if your friend gets one that looks like I wrote it, they may say, that doesn't sound like you at all. So rewrite it so it makes sense for you. And then take that and start sending out, go to Facebook and send to every single one of your contacts. Boom, 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 boom. Okay? Just blitz it out there. Then I recommend if you've got a Twitter account, go and tweet out the link. If you've got a LinkedIn account, go and do a LinkedIn campaign. If you're in a forum, a lot of people are involved in forums and message boards that allow you to have signature lines. Basically, you write a post and the bottom says, P.S. My name is Russell Brunson, and here's a link to my bio. A lot of forums have those signature lines. I'd replace all my signature lines with my Blitz link. I'd go there and start posting in forums. And one thing I really want to stress, you guys, we don't want anybody out there spamming. Okay, that's not our goal. Our goal is not for you to go out there and spam your links all over and do stuff like that that's unethical and it gives everyone a bad name. That's not our goal. But our goal is for you to go out there in any place that you currently have influence, any place you're communicating online, any place that you're sharing things right now. If you've got a blog, whatever it is, start getting your link out there in as many different places as you can, as quick as you can. Okay, I've already got press releases written that I'm sending out. It'll be coming with my link in there. Okay, I just try to think of as many things as I can. I'm making YouTube videos and I'm posting them. I'm making videos on my cell phone and posting to YouTube with my Blitz link. Just as many places I can think of to create content and push my link out there, I'm doing it. I'm doing as hard as I can for those 4 days that we have the Blitz link open. And I recommend that you guys do it as well because, again, if you put in that little time, put in that little effort, maybe you'll get an extra 20 or 40 or 50 people. Or maybe that person you never thought you'd be able to land in a million years somehow sees your video, decides to sign up, and boom, they bring in 10,000 members the next 30 days. You never know what's going to happen. I think for a lot of you guys, you've seen that happening with Rippln. I'm still shocked. I brought in people who did not have big followings, did not have big marketing lists or anything. They went and invited 5 people, and then invited 5 more people, and then 5 more, and suddenly they hit somebody in their team, and that person went on and built 10,000 people or 15,000. And it happens all the time. You never know who is on your team that's going to explode it. So just go out there and start pushing this content out as many places as you can. Get your link out there. And any resources that you know how to do right now, go and do those things. Okay? And that's kind of what we recommend doing. And I think if you guys do that, you're going to be able to see some exciting results very, very, very quickly. And so that's kind of what the Blitz campaign is all about, you guys. Again, the timelines, excuse me, as soon as this webinar is over, it'll be unlocked in your back office. And when that happens, you're going to have 72 hours to go out there and get your 5 new invites created. Okay? So get your 5 invites created. Let me come back to this page real quick. Yeah, so get your 5 invites created. What I recommend step number 2, so step number 2, get your 5 invites. Step number 2, go back to the Rippln tab and contact every single person on your front line. Call them on the phone, re-engage them, get them excited. If they haven't watched, I'm sure we're going to have a replay post of this webinar. Have them go watch the replay of the webinar as quick as they can so they can get fired up, so they can see the process as well. But step number 2, contact your front line. Call them on the phone, get them engaged, get them into this as quickly as they can, because if they're blitzing, again, that's going to help you guys to double the size of your Rippln. So that's step number 2 after you got your 5 invites. Step number 3, after you've got your link, go out there and look at where do you currently have influence online. Okay, start with your cell phone, then go to Facebook, then to Twitter, then to LinkedIn. If you've got YouTube videos, if you have a blog, just look at the things you're currently doing. And don't focus on trying to figure out new ways to do it. Just focus on the things that you're already doing, the places you already have influence, and start doing that. And that's why I really recommend all of us going with our blitzings. That's what my plan is personally. That's what we're focusing our team on. That's what I highly recommend for everybody involved to start doing. Because right now there's a window of opportunity that's open. And those of us who really run with this and try to capitalize off it, it could change your financial future forever. Not just for you, but for your kids and your kids' kids and so on. And that's really the power of the Rippln. And that's what I'm excited about. And I just really encourage you guys to be part of this blitz. Take it for all it's worth, and let's build. Let's see if we can all double the size of our Ripplns in the next 7 days. We've got the 4th of July coming up soon here in America, and for that, it's American Independence Day. And I know that in other countries you don't celebrate that, but I really look at this. Look at this is your independence plan, you guys. Independence from your job, from whatever it is that you're currently at right now. Look at this as your Independence Day. Getting this Blitz link out there, building your Rippls, growing your team, because we are not far from going live. And the more effort you put in right now, the more you're going to be rewarded as soon as everything does go live. So have faith in the system. Just do it. Keep doing what you're all doing, you guys. And I promise you, you'll all be rewarded for that. And that's kind of what I have for today. Other than that, you guys, it's time for everyone to get started. I would go log into startmyrippln.com, start clicking around the new tab, start playing with it, and get your teams engaged. And that is it for tonight. Thank you guys all for being on the webinar. And again, spread, when we get the recording of this webinar out, get it to your teams as quick as possible, and let's start blitzing. Thanks, everybody, and we'll talk to you guys all again very, very soon.